Good morning and good evening, friends. Welcome to goonlinetrainings.com. So, welcome to Data Analytics using Power BI course. So, this is a three and a half months course. Within 3 months, you will be able to get zero to hero knowledge. Minimum 5 to 7 years of experience you can keep after completing the course. I'm going to be covering from very basic level to advanced level of things in this course. I am assuming that you don't know anything about IT industry. I am assuming that you are completely coming from the non-IT background. That is what is my assumption. Okay. So even though you know something, so I strongly recommend you to forget that. Okay. So you assume that you don't know anything about IT industry. I am assuming that you don't know anything about data analytics. I'm going to be starting from very basic level to advanced level, and you can get very bigger packages in India. If you keep 3 to 4 years of experience, you will be able to get a minimum 12 to 15 lakh salary packages in India. In abroad, minimum 70K USD you will be able to get it if you keep a minimum 3 to 5 years of experience. Even though your salary is 20,000 rupees per month today, or your salary is 2 lakhs, 4 lakhs, 5 lakhs today, you will be able to directly jump 15 to 20 lakhs today. So that is what that kind of a knowledge that you're going to be acquiring with this course. Clear? So now let us understand, furthermore on this. So we are going to be completely not going to teach any courses to you. We are going to be building the skills. What is the meaning of that? Course means you will be able to understand some important interview questions. You may be able to clear the interviews as well. But the problem is that once you join the company, you will not be able to work in the real time. So if you don't have a proper skill, learning, doing the actual work will be difficult for you. Many people will say, sir, I got a job somehow, but I'm not able to survive in the company. I have resigned after 6 months. Or I'm, my manager told me to resign within a month, or I'm not able to do any activity. That is the reason I came out. Clear? Many people will go for the proxies or the backdoor jobs. They do not have the skills. Because of that, what normally they do, they are going to come out because they will be learning these 99 rupees courses or 1000 rupees courses, where they will be able to understand only the simple, the basic understanding of the things. They think that that is the ultimate knowledge. That is not the knowledge. So don't go for those kind of a courses. You will not be able to learn anything there. You cannot develop a skill can be developed, over a period, not within a 1 month or within 20 days. Clear? Even though I'm saying 3 months of time, but 3 to 6 months of time, you need to have daily 2 hours of practice. You need to have it. What is the time you need to practice daily? Minimum 2 hours per week, minimum 10 to 14 hours per week. You have to practice, guys. Okay, so today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, with the same time, same meeting, I'm going to be talking about what is data analytics and what are the topics that I'm going to be covering in this, and how do you learn one by one everything I'm going to be covering. Okay. So my name is Bhaskar Jogi. I'm having almost 25 years of experience in the IT industry. I trained more than 1 lakh 20 thousand students worldwide. You can take any company, you can take Infosys, Cognizant, thousands of people trained under me would have been there, right? I was in Infosys Mysore campus, year 2005 and 6. I trained thousands of people over there. All people would have become managers now, right? So that is what is my experience. I love teaching. I'm passionate about teaching. That is the reason currently I'm not working any top MNCs. So that is the reason I'm here. But I worked for a lot of bigger companies like Unilever, Accenture, Cognizant, Capgemini, Patni Computers, right, and Microsoft as well. Chalo, guys. And this course suitable for if you have a career break, or if you wanted to have the transition from non-IT to IT, or anyone wanted to get into IT sector at any age. So you have 35, 36, or you're a housewife, or you're working for the non-IT company and earning only 20,000 rupees per month. The last 10, 15 years, you don't have any growth, or you're working in the technical. companies only, but you don't have any growth. The last 10 years, the salary package is only 8 lakhs, 10 lakhs, but still you are working in a top, MNCs like TCS, Infosys, but you don't have the good salary growth. Clear? So that is what I wanted to tell you. Or you would like to migrate from other technologies within IT sector, or currently you may be working in the Java or a Python or a lot of other technologies like SAP or mainframe. So those people also can learn data analytics using Power BI, and you will be able to get into IT sector very very easily. Yeah, am I clear? So this course is suitable for all these folks, guys. Okay. Now our students have secured positions in many many top MNCs. You can take any company. Definitely, few of the students who have already taken the training, they will be working there. So go to any company, whatever be the company that is there now. So a lot of my students are currently working, not with small packages. People have crossed more than 40, 50, 60 lakh packages within India. So people have trained under me in 2012, 2014, 2016. Those people have already crossed 50, 60 lakhs in Hyderabad itself, Chennai, Bangalore, Hyderabad. In abroad, people, earning, my students are earning more than 1.5 crore, 2 crore salaries per, annum. So that is the growth rate I'm talking about here. So earlier, they were only, earning 20,000 rupees, 30,000 rupees. Because of one good mentor, because of one good guru, you will be able to directly jump into 10x growth. That is what we are going to offer you guys. Clear? So recent postings, I think last December, Mr. Ram from Visakhapatnam, he got 19.5 lakhs salary package as a data analyst in Chennai, and he was working in the banking sector for last 10 years. Okay, banking, I think some HDFC bank or some bank. He was a manager and working for more than 12, 14 hours, completely hectic. He wanted to quit and come out. He resigned and came out in the last July, and within 6 months he got couple of offers and 19.5 lakhs. He currently working in Chennai, work from home. Currently is doing, currently I think he's staying in Vizag. And Vihay see from sales to IT sector. She got a role in Signode just 1 month ago, and she joined as a fresher there, and she's from Srikakulam. And Mr. Ram Satish, 2 days back, I have taken his, the success story I have uploaded in Go Online Trainings YouTube channel. At the age of 38, his age is not, fresher, is at the age of 38. He was working in the mutual fund industry, banking industry. He quit and he has started learning. Now his age is 38 years. Okay, so you can watch his success story from my YouTube channel. He got two offer letters. One is from Coforce, the second one is called Shenka, and is a product based company. So current he was having very very small package, I think 5 lakhs package, 5 lakhs, and 20 04 passed out guy, 5 lakhs and 20 for passed out. Now is 38, current age. Now you see the package 22 lakhs. Now what is it? Almost 200%, 300%, 400% hike. Because of one skill and one good mentor, you will be able to get lot of good opportunities. Clear? So here we are not talking about only whether you get a job or not. We are talking about how the people are able to crack the interviews, and how the companies are going to give you the salaries. Salaries they can give you when you have proper knowledge. Otherwise, the companies will not be able to give you much more salary packages because of your knowledge. That is what is the value addition my students are going to be getting. Okay, so when you have the proper mentor. One more, success story from Mr. Lakshmikant from Tirupati. He was working for Rush Hospital in Tirupati. BCom background guy, BCom background, and after that MBA part time has done it. Almost 8 years he was in the hospital industry, Rush Hospital, super specialty hospital, admin in charge in that. Hospital Tirupati, and he was earning, I think, 30,000 rupees initially in the hospital. He got very good offer letter as a data analyst in Emphasis. Uh, I think 3 4 months back, he got a job offer. So in Bangalore company, Emphasis. All people are just like you. People are earning either 20,000, 30,000 rupees because of one proper mentor and a proper guru. You will be able to get into the bigger packages. Here, getting a job is very, very easy, clear. But getting the job with the bigger package is also important, because at the age of 30, 35, if you're getting 4 or 5 lakhs, means it is of no use. Clear? That is what I wanted to tell you guys. So here, I'm going to be talking about today what is business intelligence, what is data analytics, what is data science or AIRML, and what is data engineering, what is the cloud technology, Azure or AWS, GCP? People are talking about a lot of cloud, right? What is a cloud? And how is the job market worldwide, especially in India and US? What is the eligibility to get IT job? And who can learn this course? What is the duration of the course? As I told you already, duration will be 3 months is sufficient, but I strongly recommend 3 to 6 months of the time that is needed for the course to complete. 3 months you are going to be attending live classes. So daily 1 hour class will be there Monday to Friday. Normally Saturday, Sunday we don't have any classes, and Monday to Friday, we'll have live classes. The next 3 months, you're going to be with me, guys. So after this live class, what you do, daily recording videos, I'm going to be posting it to you. You have to practice 2 more extra hours. Clear? 1 hour live class you need to attend, and 2 more hours you need to practice on daily basis. Minimum 10 hours to 14 hours per week you need to practice next 3 months. Okay, to complete the course. After 3 months, what you need to do, you have to revise the complete topics. Okay, so and appearing for the interviews and interview preparation, mock interviews, and sample CV. I'm going to be preparing for you based on your skills, based on your education, based on your knowledge. I'm going to be taking your inputs. I'm going to be creating a personalized CVs based on the sample CVs. We are going to be providing a lot of projects so that the same project you will be able to keep in your CV. Clear? You may be coming from BA, BCom, BSc, botany, zoology, or maybe passed out of 2010, 2011, 2015, or you're not able to complete the degree. BTech supposed to be completed in 4 years, but you took somehow 6 years. It doesn't matter. My own cousin has taken 6 years to complete his BTech degree. Currently, that guy is working in L&T Mindtree with a 16 lakh salary package. Doesn't matter. Only freshers, people will be asking you need to have 60% of the marks, or you should not have educational gaps. Only for the freshers, those kind of questions are going to be asked. And for you, people are not going to be asking. So minimum 2 to 3, minimum 2 to 5 years of experience we are going to be putting, and we are going to be applying. So how to convert your existing experience. So all these things I'm going to be discussing in the later classes, guys. Yeah, am I clear? So don't worry about all those things now. Definitely you will be able to convert your existing experience if you have something. If you don't have any experience also, we will be able to help you how to convert that gap. Okay, who can learn this course means anybody who wanted to get into IT industry can learn this course, because this course is called no coding and low coding course. Okay, no coding, or you can say low coding. So anybody who does not like the coding is thinking, right? What is coding? Coding means thinking. Many people does not want to think. Clear? For them, if you need no coding and low coding, definitely you can learn this kind of a courses in the IT industry. I am into this course when I started my career in year 2000. I have started my career in year 2000, almost in 2002. I jumped into BA technologies or data analytics technologies. My entire life, so 2002, I have jumped into the BA stack. I have started my career in year 2000 in Bengaluru, right? And almost 25 years I'm into IT industry. I started learning BA in 2002. Clear? So in my family, there are hundreds of people got into already data analytics and BI, and they're working worldwide. And the minimum salary is 9 lakhs to people have getting up to 1 crore, 2 crore salaries only in the data analytics. As long as data is there, data analytics will be there. Remember, as long as data is there, data analytics will be there. So you need not worry about anything. But only problem is that you cannot complete anything within 5 days, within 10 days. That kind of a coaching is not suitable for you. What is the eligibility means? You must be a graduate. Any graduate, BA, BCom, BSc, botany, zoology, MTech, civil, mechanical, anything you can have it. So how is the job market for the Power BI developer? So Power BI has lot many opportunities worldwide. Okay, Power BI has lot many opportunities worldwide. I would like to show you those as well. Now, before that, people who have joined fresh, guys. So this is my direct number. So 9919919452. People who have joined in the live class now. I need your name and your email ID to be WhatsApp, WhatsApped uh, to this number, and I'm going to be giving you this link in the chat window. You should be able to join in this link. Okay. So, guys, try to join in this link so that all the communication from Go Online trainings will be given in this, WhatsApp link only. So, try to join. And everybody has to send me your name and your email ID to this number. So, this is my direct number. After the class, if you have any questions or any doubts, you should be able to ask me by calling this number. Okay, guys, make a note of this. Okay, so now as I discussed, we are going to be having three demo classes, and these are completely free. Today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, we are going to be having three demo classes. I'm going to be discussing what is data analytics. Okay, I'm going to be talking about what is data engineering, what is data analytics, right? So, what is data science? What is data science? Called as artificial intelligence or machine learning. The third one everybody is talking about today, data engineering. So these are the three things I'm going to be talking about today. So before understanding what is data analytics is also called as business intelligence. Okay, so one more name to the data analytics is business intelligence. Remember this, both of them are same. It is also called as BI. BI means data analytics. AI means artificial intelligence. Clear? So many people are talking about today because of AI and chat GPT. What is that? What is it that is going to be happening? So chat GPT or your AI can create a lot of code for you. Today, you need not write the code. Chat GPT can give you the lot of Java code, SQL code, Power BI code, lot of code it can give you. But the problem is that Chat GPT cannot understand the code which is it giving it to you. That is a problem. Okay. It can give you lot of code it can write. But what Chat GPT cannot do, Chat GPT cannot understand the code. Chat GPT cannot understand creativity. Chat GPT cannot understand the human emotions. That is where human beings are lucky today. Clear? Even though today Chat GPT is there, why are we learning Java? Why are we learning Python? Why are we learning SQL? Because everything Chat GPT can do. Chat GPT is a AI application, right? So it can generate the code. That is not a problem. But what is the problem of Chat GPT or AI? It cannot understand the code. So that you need to do it. So understanding is your responsibility, right? If it is giving the code, whether the code is suitable for this business requirement or not, Chat GPT cannot understand. So that is the weakness of a Chat GPT today. So what is the weakness? It can generate the code, but it cannot understand the code. It cannot have the creativity. It cannot have human emotions. Clear? So you have to take either Power BI code or Java code or .NET code. You have to understand it and you will be able to use it perfectly. So human intelligence is more powerful than your artificial intelligence because human intelligence can understand something. Artificial intelligence can create something, but it will not be able to understand that. Clear? So because of that, we are going to be, getting lot of opportunities today, even though AI is there, chat GPT is there, even though it is able to generate a lot of code. The problem is that what is the issue here? What is the negative point? Cannot understand the code. It can generate the code. That is not a problem at all, right? So it does not have the human intelligence, human emotions, creativity. All of them are not available here. So that is one reason why human beings are recruited in the IT industry and they're able to go into the IT industry. But if you're using any repetitive activity, your job is completely gone. Repetition can be automated. People who are not learning or not upskilling and reskilling, those people are completely outdated or those jobs are completely taken over by AI. Clear? For example, you're a BCom guy, or you're a BSc guy, or you're an accountant, or you're a, let us say, a sales person, or you're an insurance person today. Clear? Your jobs are completely at stake. Clear? So all these people, not only you, even BTech guys, people are already working in the companies. BTech guys, many software engineers today, BTech guys, people already working in the IT professionals. Okay, working professionals also, if they don't upgrade their skills today, what will happen? All these people are going to lose a lot of opportunities because only one thing you need to do today: upskilling. Okay, upskilling is very very important. So if this is not happening, or reskilling, so if this is not happening today, you are completely outdated with these qualifications. Don't tell me you're having 10 years of sales experience. You don't tell me you have 15 years of sales, insurance experience or operations head. So all the people activities are going to be automated by AI. So AI is going to be eating your jobs if you don't upskill or reskill. So many people are asking, sir, because of AI, what will happen? Nothing will happen if you upskill or reskill, right? But instead of that, you're only blaming recession is going on, right? My company is not doing well. Everybody is saying no jobs are available. If you're thinking like that, my age is 35, 40, and everybody is telling that I cannot get a job, right? If you're listening to these words and you're not upskilling and reskilling, you are the first person to lose the job. Clear? So many of my students, you can see at the age of 38, 40, they're starting their next career. So 40 means till 60, you have 20 years more. So you will be able to get beautiful opportunities. One, you know, a girl got at the age of 44, not a girl auntie. She got at the age of 44, 1.5 lakhs USD, almost 1.2 crore salary. She got it. Last 20 years, she was a housemaker in US, and her name is Usha. And I have recorded her voice and uploaded in my Go Online Trainings YouTube channel. And she was from completely botany zoology background student. And after marriage, she went to US from Hyderabad, and 20 years a homemaker, housewife, and botany zoology background. She was a teacher when she was in India, 1999, 2000. She completed her degree, I think. Right? After that, after 20 years, she started learning SQL and Power BI. Within 6 months, she cracked the job and got into IT. So many people like that, BCom guys, people who are earning 3,000 rupees, they're able to earn now 2 crores in USA, right? So 2010, everybody is saying recession, but a few people upskilled, right? And reskilled, those people today in the US, and they are getting more than 1.52 crore salaries. Everybody talking about recession because in 2009, 2010, even I lost my job. But a few people did not stop learning it, did not blame anything. They have simply reskilled that time. So those people, even though they have BCom, Telugu medium background students, They got into IT sector and now they're in US. Almost 15 years, they're able to get more than 1.52 crore salary per annum. So nobody can stop you if you have a skill. Otherwise, you will be blaming, my age is this much, I'm a Telugu medium guy, or everybody's telling recession is going on. All of them are useless things. AI can take your jobs if you're not upskilling or reskilling, guys. Clear? So remember that point forever. Okay, we'll talk about remaining things. Don't worry about it. So, what is very, very important here? Invest in the skills is important, not in the courses. Many people will come to Hyderabad. I still remember they'll pay 1,000 rupees for the course and they'll be paying 7,000 rupees for the hostel fees. Clear? Now tell me, so they should invest their amount not for the hostels and everything, right? They should have taken the proper courses, right? 1,000 rupees, what is that you gain? You gain only knowledge. So 6 months you do the course and every month, 7,000 rupees, 8,000 rupees hostel fees means almost 50, 60,000 rupees you are going to be putting only for the hostel fees and learning what kind of a courses, 1,000 rupees courses, where you should invest your money, not in the hostels, right? In the online platform, when you have a proper mentor, that worry is not there. Whatever be the amount that you're supposed to give it to the hostel, that you can convert into the proper guru or the mentor, join the proper institution. If you learn 1,000 rupees courses, do you think that you'll get 20, 30 lakh jobs? Answer is no. Many people will come, they join this kind of a 99 rupees courses or Udemy courses for 300 rupees or 1,000 rupees courses. People are completely passing the time here. Thinking that they will get 20, 30 lakhs jobs. That cannot happen. That cannot happen. Never, never do like that. So instead of wasting the amount here, join one good platform, be at home, practice much more things, and try to complete all the things. Baby steps are important. Slow and steady wins the race. You cannot complete anything in 20 days or 1 month. Clear? So learn the skills. Skills means after getting the job you will be able to sustain in the company. That is what is a skill. Simply going to the Python course, by hearting some interview questions, you may be getting a job. After that you will not be able to sustain in the company, or you don't get very bigger salaries. 3 lakh salary, 4 lakh salaries, you will be able to get it. That is of no use. After 5 years, also, the salary will be 6 lakhs only. One guy came to me, 2022 passed out. His name is Shubham from Visakhapatnam. Mechanical background. He did not get the college campus recruitment. So, 2 years, he was completely roaming here and there and joined our institution last year. And we taught them only Power BI because last 2 years he was not doing anything. He has to have some kind of a skills. After completing his course last year, he got 9 lakhs package as a fresher in one of the Ahmedabad companies. So what changed? Nothing. Shubham is the same guy, same BTech, same guy. But only thing is that the skill is improved a lot. He told me, sir, after I have given 3 rounds of interview, the client from UK has given me positive feedback saying that they have shocked because of my knowledge. I have completed all the rounds of interviews and 99% of the questions are from our syllabus only, and they are worried how I'm able to learn this topics from very, very basic level to advanced level. Not only this guy, people who cracked 30 lakhs, 40 lakhs also, they say that whenever we go for the interview, we're able to clear 3 rounds, 4 rounds, 5 rounds, and companies are giving much more salary packages because of our knowledge. That is the knowledge that I'm going to be sharing it with you, because getting a good guru is important than doing some course in the Udemy or anywhere else. Remember this point. Clear? So don't waste your time by learning some YouTube videos, buying some courses. It is not going to be giving you any, thing. So I have discussed about trainer's profile. As a participant, you can have any age, doesn't matter. Any qualification doesn't matter. Any age or any gap doesn't matter. So working, non-working professionals, anything fine, right? So I spoken about this one. Age gap also I've discussed. Job opportunities in India, you have more and more opportunities. Salaries, the minimum, if you keep 3 years, 12 to 15 or 20 lakhs, you can get it. Duration of the course will be, 3 to 6 months. In abroad, I told you 70K to 1.5K or 150K, you will be able to get it. So free project materials I'm going to be giving. Methodology of the training, purely online training. CV interview preparation, I'm going to be including job placement assistance also I'm giving. So you ask me something, I'm going to be providing in a single fees. There is no extra fee at all. So I'll talk about the fee details as well later. So, any graduate, all these things we discussed, any age, teachers, sales professionals, housewives, healthcare professionals, banking, insurance, BA, BSc, BCom, many things. Anything you have, you are eligible to learn data analytics. Many people will ask me, sir, what is that I should know to get into data analytics? I say, if you know 2 plus 2 equals to 4, you're eligible to learn data analytics. That's it. Data analytics is very, very simple. I make it very, very simple. You'll never think that it is, this much easy, right? So that is what. So daily 1 hour class will be there. So Monday to Friday we'll have classes, and daily recording videos I'm going to be giving it to you. Real time topics are going to be discussed. 6 months validity for the course and the videos. Okay, after 6 months, if you wanted to access your videos, pay only nominal fee. Very, very basic amount you can pay. I think 200 rupees per month or per quarter you can make it and extend the videos up to 1 month or 2 months or up to 6 months. Clear? So that is what you need to understand. By default, all the videos will be given for 6 months. That is what you need to understand, guys. And sample CVs, CV preparation, online lab support, interview questions, placement assistance and support across India, I'm going to be giving. Only thing is that I cannot take your interview. You cannot ask me for the proxies. I cannot give you any backdoor jobs. I'm not here to provide that kind of a thing. I'm here to give you a knowledge. You need to crack your interview based on your expertise and based on your knowledge. I can give you, you ask me something, I can give you, but I cannot crack your interview. I'm not here to do your proxies or to show you the backdoor jobs. I'm not here to do that. Am I clear? But remaining things I'm going to be giving it to you. So lifetime access, we can have unlimited data sets, interview equations, sample CVs, projects, assignments. Learning through videos is accessible to anyone, anytime. So one-to-one live interactive doubt clarification sessions I'm going to be giving, because I told you this is my direct number. So anytime if you have a doubt, so directly you can just ping me, sir. This is the lab doubt I'm having it. So I wanted to connect with you. So once my classes are over, I will call you, I will talk to you. We can connect one to one so that you will be able to talk to me directly. There is no other guy who can provide you the lab support. And we are going to be giving you one Telegram group as well. And all the issues anybody can talk in the channel, so that I can come and give you the solutions as well. And this is the number, make a note of this. Any career counseling or any lab support if you need, so directly you will be able to talk to me. So there is no problem at all. Anytime you will be able to call me and talk to me. So that is what I can tell you guys. Okay. Now, so what are we learning in this course? If I learn only Power BI, is it sufficient? Answer is no. We are going to be learning in these 3 months. We are going to be learning SQL, Power BI, and SSIS, data warehousing, SSAS. In the fourth, fifth, 6 month assignments, project, CV preparation, interview preparation, and start giving the interviews. All these things we are going to be doing next 3 to 6 months of time. Am I clear? So I want to give you the complete roadmap. So what is that we're going to be doing? Okay. So we'll understand what is the data analytics, what is data engineering. Don't worry about it. So I want you to understand a few more things here. So what are we learning as part of data analytics? So compulsorily Power BI you need to learn. It will be almost 45 hours. So daily 1 hour means 1 hour daily. I'm going to be talking about. So Monday to Friday we'll have. So definitely you need to learn Power BI using a DAX. What is a DAX and everything? We'll discuss later. But if you learn Power BI, can you get a job? Answer is no. You have to know SQL, or we can say SQL Server, you need to know this will be again a 40, I think 60 hours of syllabus I have it. 60 hours of syllabus and 1 hour class each one will be, and daily you have to practice one SQL Server class as well. Am I clear? Compulsorily you have to practice this. So first and second month. So first and second month means these 2 months. Okay, you are going to be only focusing on what is that? So daily one SQL server, one SQL session you need to attend and practice, and one Power BI class also you need to attend. First and second month, this is the thing. So this is the roadmap. Okay, roadmap to what? Data analytics. So what are just you need to practice SQL is very very mandatory. First and second month daily one video means 30 days 30 videos, and the next 30 days 30 videos. Power BI also. So you will have you can complete. So this one and that one. So third month, okay, third month you are going to be learning one more course, that is what is called SSIS. This is what is called ETL tool. What is the ETL and everything? Tomorrow we'll discuss. Okay. So what is the ETL? So this will be for 25 days class. So 25 days means it is 1 hour class. Right. So daily you have to watch, not today. After completing these two, you have to learn SSIS, which is a ETL tool or the software. What is the ETL? We will be able to understand. So you need to complete within a month's time. Fourth one, you need to know completely, you need to have a data warehouse. Okay. Data warehousing will be for, I think it will be for 10 days, 10 classes only. It is 1 hour class each one. So daily you need to watch, not now, third month. Clear? You will be able to complete this one in 10 days. And it is also very, very important. What is the data warehousing? I will be able to teach you. The next one you will be able to understand SSAS. Okay, what is SSAS? I'll be able to tell you in tomorrow, day after tomorrow classes. It will be for 5 days only. Clear? Again, 1 hour of class will be there, and daily you need to watch one video. So not now, after say in the third month. Clear? So once it is over, so your course is over. Now in the fourth and fifth and sixth months. So what you do? So completely interview preparation, nothing else. Interview preparation. So all the interview questions I'm going to be giving, right? So projects I'm going to be giving it to you. So projects I'm going to be giving it to you. Two projects I'm going to be giving it to you based on the course that you have taken. Clear? Based on the course you have taken, two projects, and we have 30 plus assignments. Okay, more than that, we have assignments. All of them are real time, and lot of case studies I'm going to be giving. So all of them are going to start. All of them are going to start as soon as we start the class. Projects and assignments will be given at the end. Case studies and interview preparation will be happening from day one itself. Clear? And CV preparation, I'm going to be, helping. I will give you sample CVs and everything so that you need not worry about it. And I will tell you how to fill your gaps. Filling the gap. Also, I will tell you it is one-to-one discussion, right? Because you will have different criteria, filling gaps and everything. It will be for one-to-one. One-to-one. I will take your scenario. You may be housewife for 10 years, or you may be working in a banking for 15 years, or you did not do the graduation properly. You have taken 6 years to complete your BTech. After that, you have started your business and worked for only 6 months in the company, and you came out without any documentation. People will have different issues, right? So I can talk to you one-to-one. At the end, we will be able to create a CV based on your info. I'm going to be preparing a CV and giving it to you. So I will tell you the projects and everything. So these projects and also whatever be the projects that we're going to be keeping, that we're going to be doing. So this one you can keep in your CV so that you can say, so this is the one I have done in last 3 years, or this is the one I have worked on for last 2 years or 1 year or 5 years, whatever it is. This kind of a complex projects, real time projects, I'm going to be including for you, so that you will be able to crack bigger packages, right? So opposite interviewer, they will be able to understand your knowledge, right? If you're a real time guy, the way you will be, interview, giving the answers for the interview questions, they will identify you're not a real time, or you're a fake guy, or you don't have any proper knowledge. They can identify, so by seeing the knowledge, right? So after doing the project, they think that you have very good 3 4 years of experience, you can easily implement. All of them we're going to be giving in the fourth month, fifth month, and 6 months. And if you have any doubts, anyhow, I'm with you till you get the job, after getting the job. So only thing is that it is not the course that is important. It is the mentor that is important. It is the guru that is important. Many people think that if I do hot skill, I can get a job. 100% you cannot get a job. There is no hot skill. You need to catch one hot mentor, right? If you catch Rajmouli, you need not worry about anything, right? So the movie will be very, very hit. But if you have a story, even though you have very good story, if you don't have a proper director for the story, you can convert the hit story into flop movie. Clear? Many people think that, if I do hard course, if I learn AI, I can get a job. Answer is no. All people have learned AI. They're, roaming around the roads today. They don't know what to do because they did not, convert the course into skills. Okay. First of all, they did not talk to the, proper mentors. They do not have the proper gurus. Always they talk to the, friends. I wanted to get into IT industry. What should I do? Friends will say, you learn Java, you learn, Python, you learn data analytics, you learn data engineering, you learn cloud, you learn DevOps. People will be telling you thousand things. But what is the question you should ask? You need to say, I wanted to get into IT industry. Tell me one good guru or good coach, good mentor. Under his guidance, I wanted to get into IT industry. Tell me one good guru number or the, phone. Whatever be the course that he is teaching, I can learn from him. But it is not the course that is important for me. It is the mentoring is important. Clear? You ask like that, nobody will tell you. If you ask a course, people will tell you 100 courses. So asking the wrong question will leads to, confusion, right? So never do any kind of experiments with your life, because it is not the, experiment stage. You may be having 20, 30, 40, 50 early stages. You can do R&Ds, right? 30, 40, 50. You will not be able to do R&Ds. You need to have proper mentors. Clear? For the simple weight loss program, if you use, if you watch YouTube videos, people will be talking about thousand things. You don't know what to do. So instead of going to the YouTube, what you do? You need to join in proper guru, so that you can easily reduce the weight. Otherwise, so reducing a weight, simple weight loss also will become very, very complex. Even though you lose 10 kgs of weight, but within 1 month you will put up 20 kgs more. Clear? So never go only with the YouTube videos or 100 rupees courses or 300 rupees courses. Or people will say, my cousin is in the US, is going to be teaching me. Or my richest, closest friend is in, Australia. He told me this is not good, that is not good. All the people completely bullshit. Clear? They cannot mentor you. They cannot teach you. Even though his own cousin was a mentor, own, family member, so does not mean that is a mentor, right? So for Triple R movie, Chiranjeevi can, guide, but more than Chiranjeevi, so who can guide? The director can guide, right? So Chiranjeevi should not think that, this is the story. I will take the story and I will guide Ram Charan. That cannot happen. Even though is a mega star, is there in the industry for 30, 40 years, own son should go to good mentor only. Clear? They know clearly. They know. Only we are the people, we never, identify the proper mentors in the life. Clear? So many people are intelligent in this world, but only few people are successful. Why? Because the successful people will have a mentors in their life, right? But others will have intelligence. Intelligence alone will not work. Remember this word. Intelligence alone will not work. I had seen many people who are scored 40%, 50%, or failed in the, initial days. Telugu medium students, Because of proper mentoring, those guys are getting much more opportunities worldwide rather than getting doing a lot of courses in the bigger institutions and not able to get the proper success. So that is not the thing I'm talking about, not the course here. Completely mentoring is important. Clear? So this is what I'm going to be giving it to you guys. And if you have any questions, you will be able to ask me now. So I want you to uh, give the complete, the data analytics and data engineering and what is A and ML. I want to explain so that you can understand. So whatever the things I have discussed, that is the generalized thing. Now let me get into data analytics, data science, and engineering. So if you wanted to work with data analytics or data science or data engineering, first of all, you need to know what is a data. Clear? So you need to know what is a data. So data, this question is asked to Microsoft. Okay? Microsoft says data is next generation fuel. So it is a fuel today. That is the abbreviation or the meaning given by Microsoft. Fuel today. It is a next generation currency today. So people are earning more and more money because of data. WhatsApp does not have anything. They have your data. They're not selling anything to you, but still they are very, very rich. Facebook does not have anything. They're not selling anything directly, but they're rich today because they have your data. Clear? So data is fuel today, data is currency today, as per Microsoft. If you ask Google, Google is telling me data is everything today. Whatever you think of, that is data, data today. People are talking about driverless cars, robotics, artificial intelligence, everything today, data, data, data. That is the importance of data today. Now, the question is that if you ask what is the IT industry, tell me what is IT industry stands for. Everybody tells me it is information technology industry. But what is the core functionality of IT industry? What is the core functionality of IT industry? You should not tell me it is going to be giving you a software. No, 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 no. You're wrong. Clear? IT industry is not there to give you a software. So, IT industry stands for information technology. Information can be derived from the data. So, what IT industry is going to be doing? IT industry is going to be doing two things. One is called, it is going to be storing your data. IT industry is doing what? It is going to be storing your data. Step number one. Step number two, IT industry is going to compute your data. Clear? So IT industry is going to be doing only two things, especially with the data only. Clear? I stands for information. What is the core functionality of IT industry? Means it's going to be storing your data. It is going to be computing your data. For example, I wanted to store my data. IT industry is going to be using a technology called SQL technology or database management system. So, if I wanted to store the data in IT industry means Microsoft, IBM company, Cognizant company, you take Infosys company, all these companies are belong to IT industry. So every company is going to be doing with two activities. Either it is going to be taking the business data, and once it is storing the data, it is going to be computing the data. Computing means processing. Clear? So to store the data, IT industry is going to be using a software or a technology called SQL. SQL stands for Structured Query Language. We'll talk about abbreviations later, called as a database management system. We'll talk about this later. Let me give you a simple example. All right. So I wanted to store two numbers. Okay. As of now, you don't know where to store the data. So these two numbers you have stored in your SQL. You think like that. Okay. So if you wanted to store the data, you have stored in SQL or in the RDBMS. But after storing the data, what you do? You're going to be computing. Computing means what? Processing. Okay. Computing means what? Processing. Processing means what? You want to know What is the sum of these two numbers? Sum will be 30. What is the average of these two numbers? Average is 15. How many numbers are these two are two numbers? Counting. What is the minimum value? 10. What is the maximum value? 20. I would like to sort the data, sorting the data, ascending order, or descending order. So I have one more 20 here. I wanted to remove duplicate. So removing duplicate is also one more, computing activity, processing activity, right? So on this data, I wanted to perform summing operation, average, counting, or I would like to perform, minimum, maximum, sorting, removing duplicate. So however you wanted to process the data, that is what is called computing. So computing will be done by the language. అర్థమవుతుందా? So who can store the data? Data storing will be done by SQL. Computing will be done by the language. Language like C, C++, Python, Java, right? So Python, Java, .NET, all the languages are going to be used to compute your data. Compute means computer, which is going to be computing your data. Computing means what? Processing the data. So computing means simply a calculator. So what calculator cannot do? It cannot store your data. You open a calculator, you give 10, you give 20, you do the sum, it will give you 30. But calculator is a computing device. It can only process. So initially, computer is invented only to process your data, not to store the data. Remember, so when the C language is invented, when the C++ is invented, so just like a computer, just like a calculator. So calculator, what it can do? It will take the numbers. You need to keep on feeding the numbers. It will give you sum or average, percentages, discounts, lot of things you can calculate, right? All the calculations are called computing or processing. Clear? Now, what is the problem with the calculator? It cannot store large amount of data. That is the problem, right? So, IT industry is invented a bigger computer where you can store the data separately with the help of your SQL or RDBMS. And on this, you can create a language. Language can go here, get the data, and it can process the data. So your RDBMS and language have to speak, because language has to go to the RDBMS to get the data and to show the process. So these are called front end applications. These are called back end applications. Back end means data storage. Data storage, wherever you're doing, SQL is called backend. Backend means data is going to be storing somewhere else. Front end means it is going to be giving you the calculations and showing the sum. What is my balance? You go to ATM. So ATM will be having a Java application, right? So you say, what is my balance? It can show, it can go to the back end, get the data. It is going to be showing it to you. Clear? So all languages, Java, .NET, C, C++, Python, all of them are called front-end applications. Clear? Always we use front-end applications, but you need to know all the data is not coming from C or C++ or Java. The data is going to be stored separately. That application is called SQL or RDBMS or database management. That is also called as a backend application. So software industry is going to be storing the data in separate technologies, and the software industry is going to be processing your data with the help of one more technology. So what IT industry is going to be doing means it is going to be doing only two activities: storing the data and processing the data. Clear? For the storing purpose, we need to use SQL and database management systems, and for the computing the data, we are going to be going for the languages. So we are not going to learn the computing part. Languages we are not going to be going. We are only interested in the data storing, and we are going to be starting with the data side. We are not going to be going towards the processing side now. Clear? We are going to be only learning SQL. Remember, if you wanted to learn C or C++, Java, .NET, Python, compulsorily you need to work with SQL. Without SQL, without data, you cannot process anything. Remember that point, right? If you wanted to learn any language, compulsorily you need to learn SQL. Remember that point. So I'll take 5 more minutes. We'll stop the demo. So information technology means that data is going to be stored where? In the SQL, or it is called as a RDBMS tools. Clear? So data retrieval, storing. After storing, what you do? You're going to be retrieving the data. You want to get the data back. Data storing and retrieval will be done in the SQL. Clear? And data processing will be done in the RDBMS. But it depends upon the size of the data. What is important factor here? Size. Size of the data is important. Clear? So now let us understand a few more things. So you are able to understand these things, right? Now it depends upon the size of the data. The data size is very, very small amount of data. Think about my company. Every month, I'll get 1,000 inquiries. That's it. 1,000 people will call me, sir, do you have a Power BI course with you? Sir, do you have a data science course with you? So I'm going to be taking all the data. It is going to be thousands, very small amount of data, KB of data or megabytes of data. I'm going to be talking about all the data. I'm going to be storing in where? Excel sheets. Clear? So that is what I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to be computing the data. Okay. So when you have small amount of data, IT industry is going to be giving you what is called as Excel sheets, or you can use pen and paper as well, right? Using a pen and paper, you can store the data. But today, everybody is storing the data in the Excel sheets, right? So Raj is inquired for Java, mail, and data of inquiry, phone number, email ID, and what is the fee as paid? I'm writing in this Excel sheet. So like that, every month the people are going to be giving me a lot of data. I'm going to be writing. But once I create this data, my boss is going to be asking me, hey Bhaskar, give me how many people have inquired for Power BI? How many people have inquired for SQL? How many people have inquired for Java in month of February, in month of March? I want to have the some summary. The summary I'm going to be preparing like this. Clear? So in this is the raw data I'm talking about. This is the raw data, but this raw data is not important for my boss. So raw data, it is not important. So from the raw data, they wanted to get the summary. So what I do manually, I go here. I'm going to be counting one, two, three. Manually, I'm going to be counting, but a small amount of data. I'm going to be creating one report like this. January Power BI 1700 inquiries. MSBA 1200 inquiries. SQL these many inquiries. Python these many inquiries. Like that, I'm going to be preparing one report. This is what is called a summary. How do I do? Manually, right? And what is the amount I have collected? I can see these people did not join. Even though they have inquired, they did not join, no payment. But these people have even paid the amount. All of the data I'm going to be again taking, and I'm going to be preparing a fee collection in the January month like that. Okay. Now, this is what is called a summary. Now, I take this data, I will also create it, go to insert. I can see a beautiful visualization action can give you. I can prepare like this. Now, tell me, this is the raw data. Now, using this data, I have created one summary, some one table report. After that, I have created one visualization. Now, tell me, if I give this report to my boss can easily analyze. A Python is rocking. Python is giving me more revenue, right? In January month, the DevOps is not at all doing. The second course is called Power BI is doing good. So, by seeing the data, you don't understand anything here. But if I take the summary and create a visualization, this is what is called understanding the insights. Now you can easily say, so which course is doing good, which course is not doing good. So convert raw data into meaningful insights. This is what is called data analytics means. Clear? But we have used a small amount of data here. Clear? Data analytics can be done in Excel sheets also. Very small amount of data Excel can contain. You can store the data in sheet number one. You can go to sheet number two. Manually, you do the calculations and you create a beautiful visualizations also. And you give this report. You can save the report and give it to your boss. And the boss can easily say that, hey, Bhaskar, I think DevOps is not doing good. Why DevOps is not doing good? As a boss, I need to understand, right? So you can say, sir, DevOps trainer is not so good, sir. That is the reason nobody is joining. Now, what should I do? I have to remove the trainer and get the new trainer. See, what is a decision making? Decision making means I need to my data and I need to create meaningful insights. After that, I should be able to take a decision, right? See, data analytics is used for the decision making. So why decision making is important? Because if I run the business like that, I lose a lot of opportunities. I don't want to lose my opportunities, right? I need to increase DevOps revenue also. So what is the problem I can identify? If I want to identify the problem, I should see the data. I should see the revenue. Or after that, I need to take a decision. So data analytics is also called as a decision making system. Clear? So which is doing good, which is not doing good, you will be able to understand the proper insights clearly by taking the data. Clear? But here the data is in the smaller size. Clear? So manually, one guy, two guys will be sitting and they're going to use Excel sheets and they will be able to prepare well. But the problem, if I have data in bigger size. So Excel sheet can store the data, process the data, all visualizations and everything you can do it easily. But the problem, data is not in the megabytes, data in the gigabytes. Think about Amazon company. Every month they get lakhs, clear, or they will be able to get millions of data every month. So what is the size I'm talking about here? GBs of data. Clear? I'm talking about this is the data. So Excel can store only small amount of data, but when you have a GBs of data, State Bank of India every month data, train tickets, booking data every month, how many people are going to be booking? Millions of people are booking in India. Thinking about only India, how many people are going to be applying for passports? How many phone pay applications per day? Phone pay in India every month is getting 700 crore data. Last year data that they are telling us per month 700 crore data phone pay is getting. Now tell me what is the size? It will be petabyte, zettabyte of data. That type of a data phone pay is every month getting, every year they're getting, every month I'm talking about, not here, every month 700 crore means 7 billion data. 1 billion is equivalent to 100 crore. We're talking about that data. Now tell me, that data can you store in Excel? No, 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 right? So you need to come out of. So we are going to be getting big amount of data. Think about Amazon company, State Bank of India. That data. So when you have this much of data, SQL or database management system called as RDBMS tools or softwares can be used. Clear? It is only to store your data. But who's going to be processing? As I told you, processing means computing will be done by the language that we discussed already. Clear? Small amount of data means nobody will go to SQL, right? So when you have a GBs of data, then only SQL or RDBMS database management system is going to come. So now tell me, if you have a lot of blood, where will you store? Blood bank. You have a lot of gold, where will you store? Gold bank. You have a lot of data, where will you store data? Data bank. Data bank is called database management system, called as relational database management system. When you have a large amount of data, large means what is the size I'm talking about here? Lakhs and millions of data, then only you are going to be using SQL or RDBMS. Otherwise, we store the data in the Excel sheets or in the any file, CSV file or MS Word file or somewhere you are going to be storing. Am I clear, guys? So here you need to understand the size is important. The so today, what are the RDBMS tools you have? You have lot of tools in the market. We have lot of banks are available, right? Chiranjeevi Blood Bank, Apollo Hospital Blood Bank, Care Hospital Blood Bank, Rainbow Hospital Blood Bank, like that. Lot of data storage softwares are available. Number one is Oracle from Oracle Company. Microsoft is going to give you Microsoft SQL Server. It is Microsoft database. Now, MySQL, it is from the one more company, free software. So Teradata. So you have, PostgreSQL, PostgreSQL. Lot many things are available. DB2, DB2 from which company? IBM company. And Net is also from the IBM company. Sybase, thousands of RDBMS tools are available in the worldwide. All the tools are going to be used to store GBs of data. Every month you're getting 500 GB, 300 GB, 200 GB. Every day you're getting 200 GB, 500 GB. Every month you're getting large amount of GBs of data. That data you cannot store in Excel. Excel file cannot have 100 GB of Excel file. It cannot open first. Great. Excel file may have some 1000, 2000, 10,000 data. File size may be 10 MB, 20 MB. But if you have 200 GB of Excel file means you cannot open the file first. Clear? When the data is in a 200 GB, 400 GB, 500 GB, the data the companies are going to be storing in SQL. Clear? Remember this. So, but SQL is not sufficient, right? So SQL can store only GBs of data. So when you store, you may use Oracle, SQL Server. All of them are the different companies' SQL tools. As we said, we have ICICI Bank, we have State Bank of India, we have Citibank. All of them where you can put the cash, get the cash. So Oracle is a tank, or SQL Server is Microsoft tank. You put the data into the tank, get the data from the tank. So SQL Server is a tank or a storeroom or a godown. Think like that. Clear? All of them are the tanks or the bank. Clear? In the storeroom, what you do? You put the rice, get the rice, or put the wheat, get the wheat. Put oil, get the oils. So storerooms are going to be used to store large amount of items. Now here, Oracle company is giving you Oracle storeroom, Oracle tank. You can think like that. Clear? But when you have a large amount of data, somebody has to process. The processing will be done by C, C++, or Java, or you can say Python. So here the problem is coding you need to write. Lot of coding. Coding is the complex thing. Coding you need to write and you should be able to process your data. Clear? So but when you have data like this, it is fine. But now we're talking about every month you're getting 500 GB of data into 12 months of data. It will become how much? 500 GB into 12, it will become 6,000 GB. It is 1 year data I'm talking about. So 1 year, it is equivalent to 6 terabytes of data. Clear? But if I need 10 years of data, it will slowly become 60 terabytes of data. Clear? So slowly GBs of data Amazon company every month is getting, it will become after 10, 20 years, it will become TBs of data. This kind of a data, your normal SQL cannot store. Clear? So IT industry is talking about now crores of data or billions of rows. Clear? Now it is not in the gigabit. Slowly, it is turning out to be terabytes of data. Here, I'm going to be using a separate system called data warehouse tools. Clear? Where space house is wrong. Where this is also wrong. So this is also wrong. This is also wrong. Warehouse single word. Right? So tools are going to be used now to process your data. BA tools have been introduced because these are coding. BA tools have been introduced without coding. Clear? When you have a terabytes of data, company started using what is a size I have given. So I'm talking about terabytes of data today. So data warehousing tools have been introduced into the industry, into the IT industry, so that it can store terabytes of data. But if you ask me how data warehousing is prepared, data warehousing means it is going to be having large hardware, you need to buy it, and same SQL software you need to install. SQL means you may install Oracle, SQL Server, or Teradata, DB2, Netezza, any one of them you will be able to install. So this will become a data warehousing tool. So I will give you a simple example. I will give you one small understanding. This is my laptop. In my laptop, what is the configuration? I'm having 4 GB of RAM. Okay, my laptop configuration. I'm having one i5 processor, any generation, okay, and 1 terabyte of hard disk. This is a disk I'm going to be using. So in my laptop, I'm going to be installing SQL software. SQL means anything, Oracle, SQL Server. One SQL software I'm going to be installing so that I can store what is the maximum data, 1 terabyte. Why? Hard disk capacity is 1 terabyte. So maximum I can store only this much of a data. But other hand, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to buy 150 GB of RAM, very bigger RAM size I'm buying. Okay, I am buying 100 i5 processors in that. Not only one, I have 100 processors, and I'm having, let us say, 100 terabyte of hard disk. This is a disk space. This is also one more machine, but this machine is going to be having a large hardware. Large hardware. So inside this machine, I'm going to be installing SQL. Now tell me, what is the data I can store here? 100 terabytes. Why? Because the machine is too big. So this is called as a data warehousing machine. Clear? So you need to know, in my laptop also I have installed SQL. In the bigger hardware also I have installed SQL. SQL means what? As we know, SQL means any one thing, Oracle, Teradata, DB2, anything you will be able to install. Am I clear? So what is a data warehouse? Layman terminology you need to understand. A bigger hardware you need to buy, install one software. What is a software? SQL. What is the purpose of a software? It is going to be used to store your data properly, right? See, in your house, you're going to be buying a lot of Godrej lockers, right? Why you need to use Godrej lockers? Because more safety, more security, so that you can store ornaments and gold properly in that lockers. Clear? So SQL is also just like one Godrej almara or Godrej locker, think like that. Clear? So if you construct a house, that is not sufficient. If you buy hardware, that is not sufficient. You need to have proper almaras, proper Godrej lockers to store your ornaments. Clear? So what is the wealth of the company? Wealth of the company is not actually a money. Wealth of the company is a data. Right? You ask anybody, what is the wealth? You ask State Bank of India, they'll say, hey, data. You ask LIC, data. You ask, phone pay, they'll say data. Data is a wealth. But where do you store the wealth? In a lockers, good almaras, good Godrej lockers we need to have, right? So SQL is just like that. Clear? So SQL software can give you more security, more faster, more reliable than your Excel sheets, or reliable than anything else. That is the reason we are going to be storing large amount of data either in small databases or in the large databases, bigger databases. So this is also a large database. SQL means database. Data bank is called database. So we are going to be storing large amount of data here. Clear? So it's a layman terminology. This is what you got to understand. When you have data, we're going to be storing it here. When you have this much of a data, we're going to be storing it here. But today, data size is gone beyond this. Data is not in billions today, it is in trillions. Okay, it is not in the terabyte, petabyte, zettabyte, yottabyte of data. This kind of a data is called as a big data. Remember this. This kind of a data is called as a big data, unlimited data, bigger size of data we are talking about. So today we are cross the data, more than terabytes. Now we're talking about phone pay data, social media data. We're talking about bigger companies' data is completely called as a big data, right? Large amount of data, unlimited data. How do you store and process the data? So today, IT industry is going to be using what is called as Apache Hadoop. This was a software is going to be storing your data, and it is going to be also processing the data. This is a software given by the IT industry. Now, Apache Hadoop is also gone. The latest one is called Apache Spark. Clear? Apache Spark, which can store your data, which can process your data. So these are the things that you have it today. Clear? If you wanted to store the data, we have only four things. One is either Excel sheets or the files. Any files you can have, Excel sheet, CSV files. So GBs of data means a simple normal computer you can buy. You can store, install Oracle or SQL Server. You can store the data. But if you would like to store large amount of data, buy bigger hardware, and these hardwares are available. These data warehouses are available in your data centers. When you go, when you go to your data centers, so have you talked any time? Have you seen the data centers? So if you go to images, these are the bigger computer called data centers. So it is a bigger hardware, bigger hardware. This may be one data warehouse. Okay, this may be one more data warehouse, or this may be one bigger, Apache Spark, Apache Hadoop. Bigger amount of servers are going to be having data warehousing, Apache Spark. All of them are available in your data centers. These data centers are managed by bigger companies like Microsoft, Google, or your Infosys, Cognizant, Capgemini. All the data centers where data is going to be stored, either in the data warehousing or Apache Spark, everywhere you will have the data. Clear? So I will give you a simple example. I can stop it. If you wanted to go to supermarket from your house 3 kilometers away, how do you go? Take a cycle and go, or you can go by walk also. Small distance means you can go by a cycle. Small data means I can use the Excel sheets or files. But I would like to go to 500 kilometers away. So what I do? So 3 kilometers means I can go by a cycle, right? Or a bike. 500 kilometers means can I go by a cycle? No, 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 no. You have to change the tool. You're going to be using a car or the bus or the train. Clear? So when the data is more, you cannot use this cycle. You need to use SQL, RDBMS. All of them are going to be using. So I wanted to go to 5,000 kilometers or 10,000 kilometers. I would like to go to from India, US. Can I go by train or the bus? No, 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 no. I have to take a flight and go. Okay, I need to take a flight and go because I wanted to go to 10k kilometers. So when the data is more and more, you're going to be using what? Data warehousing tools. When the distance is more, you're going to be using a flight. Now I wanted to go to moon or Mars. Can I go by a flight? You need to use a rocket. Clear? Depends upon the distance, you're going to be changing the tool. Cycle, car, or the bus, or the flight, or the rocket. Like that, small data Excel, RDBMS, or data warehousing, or Apache Spark, or Hadoop. So depends upon the size, the companies are going to be using cycles, bicycles, or cars, bus, flight, and a rocket. Clear? Like that depends upon the data. You have to choose which tool I need to use it only to store the data. So when you have the data, you're going to be performing two more operations. What are they? You're going to be analyzing the data. You're going to be performing AI operations. Clear? So tomorrow we'll talk about what is a data analytics all about, what is a artificial intelligence all about. So how IT industry is going to be storing the data. Are you clear now? Only these four methodologies. We don't have anything else. Clear, guys? So this is what you need to understand. Even though you study thousands of books, you will not be able to understand how ITNS is storing the data. As I told you, only four places. So what are they? Either you may have data in Excel or any file, small amount of data, or you can go into SQL. It is GBs of data. So, or you can have the data into the data warehousing tools, or you can have the data today in Apache Spark. Only these four places. So when you have the data, what we can do on this, we are going to be performing two operations. One is called AI, artificial intelligence. Second one is called BI, data analytics. That's it. Clear? So why are we storing the data today? Data is going to be used to get the insights. That is what is called data analytics or called as a business intelligence. On this, any size of the data from any platform, what you can do? You can do data analytics and artificial intelligence also. AI means understanding the, BI, business intelligence or data analytics means understanding the past. So you wanted to know what was the sales in my company last 10 years. So business intelligence can tell you or data analytics can tell you. Clear? So AI means what? It is predicting the future. So tomorrow I'll continue. So why we need to store the data means because I want to run your AI and BA application. But who's going to be storing the data here? There is a guy. The guy is called a data engineer. So data engineer is going to be collecting the company's data and depends upon the size is going to be putting the data either in here or in here or in here or in here, right? So depends upon the size, you choose the bank, right? So if you're a Mukesh Ambani or Bill Gates, you're going to be choosing Swiss Bank. If a normal guy, you go to State Bank of India, right? Depends upon the size of the data. You may use Spark or you may use data warehouse. You may use Excel. You may use this. So who's going to be getting the company's data storing? A guy called data engineer. So data engineer is the guy who's going to be collecting the data of the company, cleaning the data, storing of the data, depends upon the size of the data. Clear? For example, you have only small amount of data. For you, he will suggest you use normal computer, install SQL because you have a small amount of data. But day by day, you are getting terabytes of data. Then he will say you also have one more data warehousing. Then day by day also your data is so much of data. Then he will say now you start implementing Spark. Clear? Depends upon the size. A data engineer is the guy who's going to be collecting and storing the data. So data engineering is team very, very important for us. And AI and BI teams are going to be using your data. So tomorrow we'll talk about these two things in detail. What is the data analytics means? Okay. So what is the data analytics means? What is your answer? Data analytics means understanding what past. Okay. So many people will have a doubt. What is the meaning? Understanding past. Understanding the past is called data analytics, and data science or AML means predict the future. Okay. So both of them are not same. Both of them are completely different. The Amazon company wanted to know what was my sales. What was my sales in India last 5 years? Last 5 years is a past, right? So this is what is called a data analytics question or a business intelligence question. Understanding the past is called as business intelligence. What is AI? AI is not going to be giving you past answer. It is going to be telling you what will be my sales in India next 5 years. It can do the predictions. Clear? But both of them needs a data. What is data engineering? Data engineering is going to be taking the company's data, collecting the company's data. And if you collect the data, it is not sufficient, right? You need to clean the data also, cleaning and storing the data. So this data is going to be used by these people. Clear? So what was my sales in India last 5 years? I wanted to know. This will be data analytics. Clear? Data science means what will be my sales in India next 5 years. This will be your AI or ML. Both of them needs data, but this guy will give you predictions. This guy will give you the past performance of the company. Clear? But AI and BI people will be getting the data by the data engineering team. Am I clear? So number one today, data engineering, then data analytics and data science. Because next 5 years, day by day data is going to be increasing. You will have 150% more opportunities in the data engineering. But the problem is that you need to know coding here. So people should know coding, right? And data science also you can have, but only thing is that which is more complex. So this will be very, very easy. That is the reason many people are going to come here. And the future, you will have it here, you will have it here, you will have it here. But don't directly jump into this one or this one. First, get into data analytics, then slowly you can jump into either this or this. Clear? So this will take 6 months to complete the course. This will take 12 months to complete the course. This will take 6 months to complete 3 months of theory, 3 months of practical things. Yeah, am I clear? So tomorrow we'll continue further. Hope you have enjoyed the demo, guys. This is a demo number one. So this is how you should be able to understand the architecture or about data analytics or a data engineering or a data science. I have given you the overview. Tomorrow we'll discuss some more technical things. Hope you have enjoyed it. If you have any questions, you are welcome, guys. Any questions? Guys, so hope you have enjoyed it. Did you enjoy? Guys, did you like it? So tomorrow we'll have a part two demo, guys. Shalo? So we are not going to be giving you courses. We are going to be giving you skills. You read thousands of articles from the internet. You join thousands of groups. You join thousands of courses. You will not have clarity. That is for sure. Clear? Chalo, guys. We'll continue further in tomorrow's class. So whatever I have not discussed about SSIS and SSAS, I'll be discussing about in tomorrow's class. Tomorrow, day after tomorrow, same time, same meeting, we can connect.